So today I'll be reviewing Pokemon Journeys episode 100, Up Close Leon Special Training. We finally made it to episode 100 and it was great from the new opening to the episode itself. So let's get right into it. So the episode starts off with Ash sleeping at the Pokemon Center after they stayed the night at Galar, while Goh is at the Motorstoke Riverbank looking for Galar Pokemon. And as Ash is headed out to meet up with Goh, he hears about Leon who's having a battle from some kids who recognize them. So he goes to the stadium to see the battle, and when he gets there we find out that Flint is battling Leon of the Elite Four, and Ash recalls his meeting with Flint in a flashback, which was great to see. After that we see the end of Leon and Flint's battle with Infernape and Charizard, who clash for a bit, but Infernape is taken out by Dragonclaw, so Leon wins. And Flint drops to 8th in the Master Class standings. This also likely means that Raihan is in the top 6 since he was in 7th last time. So on his way out the stadium, Ash meets Leon and shows him his rank, and Leon invites him to train with him, so they head out together. And while that's going on, Goh is just chilling in the wild area by himself catching Pokemon, and then decides to call Ash, only to find out that he's with Leon. So they decide to meet back up in 3 hours, and Goh says that he'll just catch rare Pokemon during that time. And as he's about to head out, Sonia, who was doing field work, shows up and offers to take Goh to a spot with plenty of Pokemon in a nice car ride since they're both research pals. Then we switch back to Leon, who says he's taking Ash to the sea to train, but they end up lost, so they decide that they'll train in the mountains instead. So their training starts with them flying on Charizard, just like how Sonia drives, and Sonia talks about how Leon is always lost, and Goh is surprised since Leon is supposed to be the perfect champion, but Sonia lets him know that he's nothing like his public image. And throughout the episode we switch in between Leon and Ash training, and Sonia telling Goh about Leon's past, and she describes him as a Pokemon freak who can't sit still when it comes to Pokemon, and Goh says that he's just like Ash. And I like how throughout the episode as Sonia is describing Leon, we switch into Leon and seeing how what Sonia is saying is true. After that she talks about how Leon didn't have too many friends as a kid because he was too busy taking care of his brother, so the only person he ever spent time with was Sonia. But one day he met Charmander, and ever since he learned to battle he's always been surrounded by friends and rivals alike. And I really like them giving us more of Leon's story because it makes him more of a relatable character since he didn't just start off great or set to be strong. So after they're done playing, Ash asks about the training, and Leon says that training, battling, and playing are all the same to him, and Ash says that he knows how Leon feels. And then some Corviknight show up and start attacking the Droopy and Wooloo, but Ash and Leon end up working together to take care of it. And once that's all over, Leon heals the Rookidee and tells Ash that jumping was reckless, but says he would have done the same. After that, Ash asks Leon what it's like to be champion, and Leon says he was afraid because he's never lost a Pokemon battle, and it scared him because it meant that he'd reached his limit and couldn't improve or get stronger. But then they met Eternatus and he was helpless, which made him frustrated but also excited since there were people stronger than him that he could chase after, which meant he could get stronger. And Ash says that he likes Leon more now and wants to beat him even more than before, and Leon says to hurry up and reach him. After that they find Leon's car and make their way back to Goh and Sonia, and the episode ends with the narrator foreshadowing their future battle. This was a pretty good episode. I like how we've been in Galar for back-to-back episodes now, and probably the next episode too, and getting to see Flint again in a World Championship battle was pretty cool even though it was short. Also appreciated the callback to when Ash met and battled him. Hopefully we see him or another one of Sinnoh's Elite Four in another World Championship battle, possibly Ash's next Ultra Class or first Master Class battle since he's only one away from that. It was also nice seeing Sonia and Leon in this episode act like the partners and mentors to Ash and Goh since they both have things in common with each other. I really appreciated how the anime added more to Leon's backstory and gave him more of a connection with Ash before they eventually meet in battle later on. I think this is the first episode where they mentioned Hop, so I'm wondering if he'll appear soon, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. With that being said, I give this episode a 9 out of 10 because of what it did to add to Leon's character before he and Ash eventually meet and battle later on. With that being said, let me know what you thought of this episode in the comment section below. Sorry this review is extremely late, I've been busy, but thank you for your support as always. Thanks for watching, and bye.